steps 1 through 9. I'm going to call this the sections and styles short video. So if you want, have this handy while you watch the video. I'm going to switch over. I've already opened History of Computers, and the first thing it asks us to do is to change the style set. So that is a design thing. So this area right here is our different style sets that are usually installed with Word. And if I look, I can just hover my mouse and there is the lines stylish. So I'll click on that and that automatically changes the styles in this document. Now the next step was we go to the end of the document, so I'm going to press the Control key, CTRL, and the End key, END. That navigates us to the end of the document. Go to the Home, and on the paragraph group there is a Show Hide Non-Printing Characters. I'm going to do that so you can see what's going on here. Now the third step is to insert a next page break. So I'm going to go to the page layout and then the page setup group. In the upper right side of that is a breaks, and now up here these are just plain breaks, where down here is a section break. So I'm going to click on the next section break, and if this paragraph mark holds formatting, and just to make sure, we're going to remove all that formatting. Click on the Home ribbon, and there is the Clear All formatting, and that's found in the font group. Now this step number 4 is something that's pretty typical for the mouse exam. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Insert, and if you look over in the text area, now these things, if you're not sure, hover the mouse. Like this one's going to be Fields, Word Art, but it's this last icon, and we're going to do Text from File. Really handy if you've been working with a group of people. So we're going to insert Histories of Computers Timeline, and that automatically inserts all of that text. Now I'm going to do a Control Home for step 5. That takes us to the top of the document. And when we entered that section break, it actually created 2 sections. Right now we're in section 1, and if I ever am asked to navigate to a certain section, I'm going to press the F5 key, and there is this handy section number, and I'm going to say 2 and press enter. This navigates me automatically to section 2. Now it says in step 5 to only change the page orientation to section 2. So I'm going to switch to page layout, click here, and I say apply to this section. That's how I can make sure when I am very specifically being asked to apply just to a section, I want to verify by using this dialog launcher that I'm applying it to just this section. So click OK. Now under References, step 6, it says Apply Heading 1 Style. I'm already there. So what I'm going to do is I switch back to the Home ribbon and click on Heading 1 Style. That's how easy it is to apply a Heading 1 style. Now the next step is, it says create a 3-column layout for the paragraphs beginning 1801 through 2015. I'm going to use the Find. When I click on that, it turns on my navigation. So I'm going to type in 1801 and let it navigate, and sure enough, there it is. See how it highlighted it in yellow? And I'm going to scroll down. I have that highlighted up there at the top until I get down to 2015. Do is I hold the Shift key down. So I have it set before 1801, hold the Shift key, left click, and that highlights everything from where the insertion point was to where my left click is. To do a 3-column, I do a page layout, columns, and then pick 3. And what I want you to see, I'm going to go back up here, I'm going to adjust the view here. What it did is it inserted automatically a continuous page break. That allowed me to have 1 column here and 3 columns there. In fact, at the end of this is another, we just can't see it, it kind of ran off the page. So here I have a 2 column, at the very bottom I have a 1 column. So it automatically, when you use that column, it automatically inserted a 2 continuous section breaks. Now the next item, number 8, it says on the paragraph beginning with 1937. So I'm going to scroll up and it's already there. So I'm going to click there and it'll get fixed a little bit later, but you do exactly what it says even if it doesn't look right. You're going to go to page layout breaks, and this time we're just doing a column break and it's going to force it to the next page. It put it right here. Alright, and then for only section 3, so again I'm going to do Control Home and I am going to press the F5 key, section 3, go to, so that gets me to just that section. Click on margins, so I'm going to do narrow margins, and I'm going to make sure, yep, and see that I was okay. I can see it right here. This is regular and this is wide. So that's it for steps 1 through 9 on your Skills 2.0 pretest.